Hi, I'm Andrea McKenna, and I am the gallery director here at Art House Productions, and I am also a teaching artist. This past fall, I had the pleasure of teaching students from the Adult Services program at St. Joseph's School for the Blind. This program was made possible by the New Jersey State Council on the Arts with a partnership grant administered by Hudson County. So now I'm going to show you the work. So for the first project, we did a color blocking exercise, and it's sort of made to resemble a stained glass window when they're done. So I had the students take 6 pieces of paper, and they used tape to block off different sections, and then they got to color in the different shapes. And what this does is this sort of teaches negative and positive shapes and what that can do when you put them all together. So here I'll show you up close some of the students' work. I have their names up top. Anissa, here's Conrad, Jason, Demetrius, Rashawn, Damaris, Michael, James, and Root. They really enjoyed this exercise. They had a lot of fun with the tape and then choosing the colors that they got to pick. This also teaches the relationship of shapes and color. So for the second exercise was fashioned after a modern art abstract. The idea was to take your pen and without picking it up, draw one continuous line around the page, creating rounded shapes. They colored in all the shapes as they desired. This was also a really fun project because it was a little challenging to keep your pencil on the page the entire time that you're doing this, because your instinct is to pick up your hand and create another shape. I think they did really well with this. I love it. Third exercise was creating patterns and learning all about patterns. We did horizontal columns across the entire page and filling each section with a different size shape multiple times and then coloring them and using one color per column. This teaches about patterns and the larger designs they can create from those patterns. So here, I'll give you a close-up. Here's Damaris. We have Conrad. And we have Root. And the last project was all about blending. Using only 3 colors, they dipped one finger in each color and created these flowers. These 3 flowers, when presented on the page, blended together, they create a multitude of colors. So this was super fun also. So they had 3 colors on their palette. They would just dip one finger into each color, mixing them on your finger, and then mushing them into a shape on the page, a circular shape, creating a flower. And that's what they did there. And unfortunately, I didn't get the projects from these students that were home, but I did on Zoom because of COVID. But all in all, they did a wonderful job. They all had fun. I had fun too. So these were great exercises for them. And they really did a great job. And look at that. It almost looks like one large stained glass window. I hope they get to see this. I think this will make them happy. And then here, again, their coloring techniques, their color choices, their choices of shape. And that is it for this for this session, and I hope you enjoyed seeing the show. Until next time.